Well, if you planted sweet potatoes this year, now is the time to go ahead and harvest them before our first freeze, because sweet potatoes are extremely sensitive to cold temperatures. And if they get damaged by the freeze, they won't store as long. Now, what we've done with our sweet potato plot is just come in and mow off the vines so we can let our soil dry out a little bit. And actually, it's a little bit too wet to even harvest them, but we're expecting some more rain coming in, so we want to try to get them out while we can before the freeze comes up. Once you've cut the vines back, just go through and harvest out the sweet potatoes. Try not to damage them and work your way from the outside in. Once you've harvested those sweet potatoes, try to leave them on the ground about an hour, no more than 2 hours, and let them dry out. And go through and maybe cull out the ones that you cut in half or damaged too much and try to use those first of all. But the most important thing that you need to remember about sweet potato is a process we call curing. If you cure the sweet potatoes properly, you can actually store them anywhere from 4 to 6 months. And by curing, we mean taking the sweet potatoes indoors with the soil and all, putting them in a dark room that's well ventilated, but very warm and high in humidity. And we're talking about anywhere from 80 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit and about 90% humidity. We'll be taking these sweet potatoes into one of our greenhouses and curing them there, but we'll make sure that we cover them so they stay dark. Once they've cured, and that usually takes anywhere from 5, 7, up to 14 days, we'll come back and then we'll store them at cooler temperatures of around 50, 55, 60 degrees. But you don't want to get them too cold, you don't want to let them freeze, because they can develop a problem called hardcore, in which they're real hard and not easy to use in preparation of any kind of food. Well, after we let ours cure, we'll come in and we'll show you some ways to prepare those and how to freeze them. And I wanted to show you just what some of ours look like. This is a variety jewel, and we've washed them off just so you can see the color. And they haven't sized up very well just because of our heavy soil. So after we cure them, we'll bring you back in a couple of weeks and show you how to prepare some different recipes.
We hope you enjoyed this video. It's part of our OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. You can also find more recent videos on our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.